Only attack on me. But Jayden Chase, they have to make the fans them know what really are going.
What you talking about? Is Jayden place? See me up to the time, you know, a cartel. I represent for Jayden Chase. We spray them face when the AK raise. See me up to the time, you know, the Gaza station.
Yeah, man, now move settings, viewers and subscribers. And we no need no ladder. Gaza Nation, we no find the Gaza station. Welcome to the channel, Jayden Chase. And yes, we are bringing on another new and yes, exciting reasoning on the topic of dancehall and entertainment. Remember, man, I remind you now, but click the subscribe icon, then the bell icon, and also leave a like, a comment, and yes, bust a share on the vlog in truth. Now, viewers and subscribers, Vybz Kartel's advice has been taken by P0lice Sparta and his attorney, and they have filed a lawsuit against the state. Yes, the JCF, the lawsuit is here. Now, in his lawyer's words, Mr. Ernest Smith, in a bid to ensure that justice rolls down like water, why? His words, not mine, intends to file an action for false imprisonment as well as loss of income. He says his client has lost millions from shows, not just locally, internationally, and here is where it gets interesting, viewers and subscribers. It is said that promoters were told that they would not receive permits to host events unless his name was removed from their poster, and it has even stretched overseas, as P0lice Sparta has been named persona non grata by the US Embassy because of a file that the JCF has created on him. Now, if that is not cause for legal action, then we're going to see what is cause for legal action. People that say because of the SOE and because that was a state of emergency law, there was nothing he could file for maybe this instance. But what about the previous year, the year before that, and even the year before that? Did you know that every year since P0lice Sparta has been a dancehall artist, he has found himself behind the bars, detained for a number of days for one reason or another? Just saying. Just a talk about the facts of the situation. Plus, him even say while in the questions and answers session with the JCF, him say some things with them that suggest to him feel like them cross the law or cross the line there again. We're going to touch the topic. We're going to reason about that as well. But we are talking about the lawsuit now, viewers and subscribers. Clearly, it is justified. When you are an artist, even if you are an independent entrepreneur, just a civilian, someone who is even going to school, the fact that the authorities yearly take you off the streets and have you miss classes, miss work opportunities, how will you recoup that lost income? If you're a student and you have missed an entire semester, who will pay for you to resit those courses? Someone has to be held accountable for these situations. And this is why a situation like this would be good for us as citizens, because it would set a precedent locally that watching as it is stated overseas, you can pick up anybody as long as, you know what I mean, you have a reason to do so. But before you do that, you have to know that these people can file a suit against us. So you have to have everything correct before you do that. In this day and age, not really so it stay. And mere gut feeling, somebody can just come scoop you up and say, yo, I feel like, you know, base power, I don't know, just have a feeling. And then can take you up. And then have you there for days. Some of these laws have to be changed, because in this day and age, the youths are the breadwinners for not only themselves but also them families. So when you take an individual and have them away from them job, who will then get a job for them? We have to think about these situations when we enforce these laws on the nation. It might not affect you, but warm to your neighbor, or warm to your youth, warm to your family members. That is how your sister, the law is too drastic when it happens to somebody that you know. People like to say, oh, we not advocate for them. It's not necessarily about advocating for them. We're advocating for rights. These are also your rights. But because in your mind you feel like you will never encounter the situation, and I hope you never do. You feel like it matters not to you. But it does matter. And if not found as intelligent as you claim, you say why it is so important. And it has nothing to do with advocating for artists or advocate. No. Your rights are your rights, and you have it because you're a citizen. Not because you're an artist, not because you're a celebrity. We have no special rights for celebrities. We have no special rights for artists. We only have rights for individuals, citizens of this nation, and human rights for all humans overall. Whether you're from this island or not, as long as you're from this world, there are those human rights. And they are your basic rights. So anytime your basic rights are being have been gone against, and this is what them talk about stand up for yourself. This is what them talk about when them say stand up for yourself. So I feel like the lawsuit was justified years ago. I guess in this situation though, family Sparta realized that something has to be done. There are even suggestions that maybe him shouldn't reside right here on the island. See it? The situation is looking so drastic to fans that fans are suggesting that the artists leave the island, fly out, stay overseas, or get international security for the round him 24/7. We don't know. Because he has left the parish. But that has not deterred, you know what I mean, the JCF from still saying there is a connection there. And them can even state it now by saying, see it, major players from the area were found outside of the parish. So that's how them get them justification. If I say, yo, any parish, anybody in them can still involved with something going way over this. Plausible, but sometimes highly unlikely. Because people have their own settings in their own different places, but plausible. Our friends are friends and such. But you have to can prove it. We can't work with gut feeling. We can't work with gut feeling because all of them just the same. They might use the same slangs. It's easy if you say, oh, yeah man, I want to link them. Worse if you see them in our party settings, when they might not even be friends. No association whatsoever. But them, you know, not the same style. Them all a vibe to the same music. Them not the same event. It look like it's a group, you know. No. At the fashion that. At the sound of the music that. This is the main event where everybody want to go. So you have to look on these aspects as well. It's a small island. You know what I mean? So really and truly everybody know everybody and know of somebody and know somebody. It's a small island. That is not a coincidence. You know what I mean? Everybody go school with somebody, go school with somebody, we know that person, we know that individual. You know? There's some people that say one link. But that's just a statement. Not necessarily true. It is only stating that through me and the other individual, you know that person. But I and you are not friends. We never hold a conversation. We never have a link. You never link to me. You know what I mean? But small island. So the lawsuit is being filed for all of those who are wondering. You know what I mean? Yeah, for all who are wonder, it is happening. Ernie Smith said to ensure that justice, one for all for one. Because there are no two set of laws here, even though I saw it look. One law for you and the same law for me. Even though I know so it look. Ernie Smith said, I do it. And instructions that P0lice Sparta. You know what I mean? So, because it's going to be the out forward. Yeah, you swear me not going to say outcome. The out forward of this one viewers and subscribers. But I said the one called Jayden Chase, the dancehall correspondent, the Gaza representative. I'm reminding you now, if you're new to the channel, new to the movement, just a pass through. But you like the reason, of course, you like the point of view, well, I'm suggesting to you that you click the subscribe icon and then the bell icon right after that and put it on all, and this is how you know you'll be notified of all fresh content as soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you right here upon the platform, viewers and subscribers. You know how the something go. You man now move settings fam. And well, first and foremost, if you're new to the channel, new to the movement, just a pass through. But you like the reason, of course, you like the point of view, subscribe icon, bell icon right after that. Like icon, close proximity. The share icon is also in close proximity of the like icon. And so you can tell a friend, tell them sister and them brother them for check out the channel, check out the reasoning, and join the discussion. You know the something comment section always open 24/7, never lack it. Just be respectful and mindful of the guidelines. Other than that, you wanna move settings from. And my sentiments for you and yours that wanna live, love and prosper until we reason again.